sound checks right when we start recording. Coming to you alive from the cave. It's episode 46. I'm Admire, and with me, as always, the rapper to my left is Munkus. Give him a little more Jews in his headphones. Other one on the end there.
They turned me down. Turned me back up.
Yes, Monk and I back with you after taking Mother's Day off. And
I got nothing now.
I'm messing with.
There we go. There we go. Now
Hey.
I got sound.
My bad.
all right, we're good. We got
Technical difficulties.
I realized
to start.
I snapped. I
Your
snapped at him like
engineer
that.
sucks.
Like that would do the trick. He's got no
nothing.
headphones. Yeah, you don't need them. I'll let you know if you're getting too loud on the mic. So with us back again for their triumphant return, the guy who smashed all my beard confidence right when he walked out of his truck, Justin Troxel back with us.
How's it going?
Smashed my beard confidence. I thought it was going pretty good, and then you showed up with that thing. And sitting next to him, his partner in party throwing, trying to figure out the headphones, Brandon Ryan.
Hello.
AKA Brandon Ryan on Facebook. So let's get this started right off the bat. Okay, so I just realized something when Brandon asked me if I had drank Hennessy before, and I realized that I'm a rapper. And
This is like a common thing.
and
You're
I
supposed
have
to
never
try it.
ever had Hennessy.
Well, let's change that.
So I guess we're gonna change that right now. The sponsor of the upcoming Glow Party, which we will talk about, is it a special blend or
This is Hennessy Black.
breakfast blend, Colombian?
This is their new line. I couldn't tell you too much about it. I probably
Okay.
could when we get closer to the party, but
Well, we're gonna see right now how much of a rapper I
smells
really am.
good.
Smooth, very smooth.
I thought it was smooth.
Hey, not bad.
Looks like you guys liked it.
Give me a second. Somebody take over.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
actually-
It's really good. I promise.
I like it.
I'm not a hard A guy, really.
You're just a big A guy.
Yeah, big A, big ass.
For hard out.
Big
it looked like
Admire?
It was good.
So what's been up since we last left you? We had the party. Did we talk? Did the party already happen when we did the last one? No,
No.
right?
We haven't been back since the party.
We had the party. Party went good.
Or wait, no. It
We
was
had the party.
Huh?
It was
We promoted
afterwards,
the
and
party,
We talked
didn't
about.
we?
We talked about.
Yeah, it was after the party because you
We
gave
talked
me
about the pictures and.
a hard time about.
Okay, so the host and the engineer suck on this show.
Who?
You couldn't figure out the headphones, so you're the engineer.
Okay.
I just upgraded you to engineer just now.
Producer wasn't.
He's your
you know,
snurdly.
not quite producer.
The Badusa. Damn it. So I don't remember. The point is, the next one's coming up.
Yes.
The Glow Party. Now, somebody explain to me what a Glow Party is, because I still don't quite grasp it.
Where you wear things that glow in black light. You wear body paint.
Okay, so I totally do get it, actually.
Yes.
Okay.
White shirts.
White shirts,
White shirts.
vibrant
White
colors.
Stuff that.
I
Black lights.
Justin knows a girl that's coming in like a pretty scandalous.
Well, I don't know if that's
Justin knows a girl like that?
scandalous. You know, some girls are going to be wearing bikini tops and tutus and stuff
okay.
like that. It's summertime. It's going to be hot.
That'll be more scandalous than a normal night at Rumors.
It'll be more scandalous than the 60 below zero line
Well, I
that I
wouldn't
had to send in
necessarily
last
say so scandalous. It's just
I
trying to
consider
Troxel
more
doesn't like the
scandalous.
word scandalous.
lower their body temperatures by wearing less clothing.
That's a PC way to put it. So scandalous.
Or saucy.
Now,
Yeah, I like
That's a
saucy
good
better.
word. That's a good
Saucy.
word.
let's get the date out of the way real quick before I bore people with some kind of long rant or something about,
June 13th.
okay, June 13th.
About 20 days, 23 days,
23 days.
give or take, whenever
All right.
this airs.
All right.
22 by the people. by the time people
CaveCast
listen to this.
listener. Listeners.
$13 cover.
What? Oh, yeah, and Troxel and Brandon told me before we started recording that anybody that comes down the line and says that they heard about the party and decided to come because of the CaveCast, they're going to give $50 a person to everyone that says that, right?
That's a bunch of bullshit.
No.
$60. What? Did I get the figure wrong?
I'll give him a high five.
Okay, you will get a high five and $50 from Justin Troxel himself
Oh, you got to be
if you
careful with that
mention the
stuff.
CaveCast.
You got to be careful with that stuff because at the last party, we told people
They
that
print out
were
a
gonna be-
transcript of this.
No,
It
we
says
told
here.
people there were samples. They would be giving out free samples, which they did. They're quarter ounce, half, just little tiny samples. And there's girls walking around.
Well, it
with
depends
trays
on what
giving
you're
them out.
talking about a quarter ounce
We had a
of.
guy order. I don't know if I told you about this. I just found out about this like 2 weeks ago. We had a guy order like 20 shots.
Uh-huh.
Because he thought the shots were
No.
free. Yes. Did I tell you about this?
He
Yes.
literally
way.
took it as all the
He
alcohol
thought the
was
shots
free.
were free because we said something about giving out free samples.
First of all, I think this guy might want to go to some sort of in-home care facility because why on earth would he order 20 shots?
And
Apparently
then
he had
find out-
friends.
did he pay for him?
Yeah, he ended up paying for him.
What, was he pissed?
Oh, yeah. They never said anything to us, but apparently he doesn't like me now because of this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Of all the reasons that you shouldn't like you for,
There's a lot of other reasons.
that's it.
Dude, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, I just found
And,
this out.
It's like
I'm just hearing
misunderstood.
about it.
Yeah, I was going to tell you about it. I totally spaced it. A friend of
So
a
funny,
friend's
funny, funny
friend's
thing.
boyfriends or somebody like that. Yeah.
Okay, so is there a paint
ridiculous.
that's going to be there? Is there some sort of
Yeah, so we ordered a bunch of like washable fluorescent coloring paint. So
now how are they going to here's what I've been thinking, how are they going to deal with that? Is it going to be like a scene in Dexter where you like lay down a bunch of plastic and then
No.
spray people or is
No.
the venue cool with
basically how it's going to be is outside there'll be a tent. Like an easy up, and there'll be like squirt bottles, paintbrushes, little stencils, so they can do all that outside so it
Before you
removes the
come in.
mess. So it'll limit the mess inside. We're not going to be like super soaking people
Right.
indoors.
I thought about it. I
It'd be
asked
way
about it.
cool, but
Realistically,
there's no way
that would
that
be
could go
great.
down.
Actual super soakers.
I
'Cause
mean,
they glow in the
to
dark
it-
pretty well.
People are
by
going to slip and
themselves.
fall if we do stuff like
Slip-
that, and then
yeah.
And then lawsuits aplenty.
That's
Yeah.
why I couldn't spray
damage to
champagne
the building.
last time.
Yeah.
Everybody's oh man. You wanted to make it rain on them.
I
Hoes?
wanted to make it rain on some bitches, but they wouldn't let me.
So it should
Okay.
be cool. And then
So-
we're going to provide that all, but we should do a disclaimer that there is a limited amount of paint. So you show up at like 1, it might all be gone.
You might
First
not
come,
get
first
fucking
serve.
spray
so
painted.
if you want to get some of the paint,
if you show up at 1, I will have a couple of cans of Krylon in the back seat of my Jeep. You can meet me out in the parking lot, and I will hook you up. I got stencils and everything. All of them are in the shapes of dicks, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers,
and
right?
also there's no outdoor paint allowed inside. So if you show up with like bottles of paint, you can't bring it in.
Okay.
I don't think
It-
anybody
it's-
with any kind of paint should be allowed in.
Well, there's no paint.
I mean, bringing your own gallons of paint inside.
If you show up just from doing a work of art on the side of a train car,
Yeah.
maybe they're not going to let you in
Some
with your
jackass
backpack.
thinks it's cool to bring like something else.
Okay, so I know me and you talked about it, and I don't know if it's going to end up being a sure thing, or if you've thought about it at any other time. Was me asking people, talking to people outside of the before I
Oh,
get
yeah,
drunk
that'd be
and,
cool, yeah, for
and
sure.
ask them questions. Like I don't know if you still want to do that or not.
Yeah, for sure.
But I've been working on. I had some questions lined up that I wanted to run by you guys before
God.
before I just go.
Yeah. Let me have a
Both
shot.
barrels. Okay, so I'll read them off to you one by one, and you guys, you just vote on them, what you think, and if you think they'll work. The first question, and this I'm picturing, before people get let in out in the line, maybe or something. First question: who's watching your kids tonight? Is that a yes, or I'm gonna go with maybe on that?
Oh, I don't know about that one. I mean, like we said before, that's the crowd we're going for. Is the ones that don't go out very often that finally decide to get a babysitter.
Well,
you want to make them feel bad.
I know the age group that I'm working with, and I feel like
Every other night, the reply might be like, not really sure. But this night, it'll be like, we actually paid somebody.
Okay.
We have a babysitter. Yeah.
Okay, next question, and I think I don't know if this one's a little risque. Let me know. How many no's means yes? Is that
I'd say that's okay.
that's a good one?
Yeah.
Troxel's in. Brandon,
Or you could rephrase that. How many drinks to get to the answer yes?
we're gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Would you like to try the drink special tonight, the Bill Cosby-politan?
Let's see how many people actually understand that one.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with a maybe
God,
on this
that's a
one. We're
good
all at
one.
maybes at this point, right? Okay. On a scale of 1 to Amy Winehouse, how drunk are you going to get tonight?
That's a good question.
That's a fucking.
I like that.
That's.
That's awesome.
I think that one's a
There's
yes.
a
I think
huge
I think we have a yes.
spectrum
Our
there.
first
Yeah.
all around yes.
Awesome.
Every.
Oh,
Okay.
that's awesome.
Do you know what Roofalin tastes like?
I always just say, hey, you want one or two? You want one or two roofies? You know, what's your tolerance at?
Okay. Oh, and these aren't necessarily all for the line outside of the venue. This one is concerning dance floor etiquette. How many fingers is too many fingers? Okay. So we have another maybe, I believe. I like this one. I like this one because you're really gonna be able to tell when people are lying to you. What drugs are you on tonight besides alcohol? I think you could get a really good variety of answers with that one.
I hope not.
And hopefully make a couple of new friends, you never know.
I mean, I
What if
hope.
there's like something like I'm really not sure.
Really.
All of them.
Every
ask
one of
the-
them.
go
I'm on
ask that
I'm on
guy.
a
He-
Jeffrey.
There's a variety.
Go
of
ask that guy. He
substances.
just popped the
Jeffrey.
pill in my mouth. I don't know what it is.
Oh, really, Mom?
He said, "Try this."
My mom's calling me. You're getting ignored.
Oh,
Okay.
Cold-hearted.
I'm sorry for
Don't worry, Mom. I'd answer if you called me.
that. Okay, where was I? Oh. Are you guys excited for the blood orgy later?
Is that a Blade reference?
No, it's a my last 3 weekends reference. What are you talking about? Okay, not everybody's into the blood orgy.
no.
Oh, here's a good one. Where are all the black people?
that's.
I say no to that.
Yeah, that's an evident no.
Okay, and finally, this one was supplied by my girlfriend, who of all of those was most offended by the "Where are all the black people?" question. Hers is, what did you tell your boyfriend or girlfriend that you were doing tonight? I don't like how my girlfriend got a bigger laugh than any of mine, so this podcast is over. Thanks for listening.
That's a good question. Are you actually gonna? Do you have like a mic and stuff you're gonna film it with, or are you just gonna like record on your phone?
I don't know. I thought you guys were supplying the cameraman.
Supplying? Oh,
What about Daniel? Is he
Daniel
going to
could
be
do it.
doing the same thing?
Yep.
We could do like
If you
30
can
minutes
get
with a
there- I'm saying
camera.
If you can get there early,
If I got a job to do, I'll get there early. Need to get there early before I get all tossed up.
People start showing up. What last time we had people
Start
showing
pulling
up
my
at 8
tits
o'clock.
out.
yeah. So what it's gonna be is there's gonna be like 3 easy ups outside, 2 or 3. Vapor Crave is a sponsor,
Yeah.
so they're gonna be donating.
Vapor Crave.
Yeah, the
What's Vapor Crave?
it's
E-cigs or
the
is it
vape thing?
Yeah, vape pens.
See, I'm kind of confused on vaping things.
I don't.
Does a vape pen work with like marijuana oil, or is it all just tobacco stuff, or
that I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
I think Google would be your friend.
I've seen videos online where they do work. Yeah.
But they'll be there handing out like promotional products like samples, T-shirts, gift cards, stuff like that.
Okay.
While supplies last, of course. So
Of course.
Don't show
Yes.
up and then
The
find
overall
yourself
theme
for
of
nothing
this
being
is
there.
while supplies last. Don't get mad at Troxel because
Yeah.
you're 20 shots of your
I
whatever.
went by
what's-
Vapor
whatever
Crave
an
and just put a
alcoholic
bunch of
drinks.
stuff in my pockets and was pissed that they said I was. Justin said it was free. And then there'll be a outside.
Sir, you can't put that drunk girl in your trunk. Justin said it, that everything
Free
there were
samples.
samples.
Free
I'm just gonna
samples.
take a. Oh.
And then the Smirnoff, which is the other sponsor of the night.
Okay.
Smirnoff Sour.
And I'm gonna take your word for that one that it's really good because I don't want to chase Hennessy with Smirnoff
Yeah, I didn't bring it.
because I don't think rappers drink Smirnoff.
But it's pretty good.
Jay-Z's
for-
got his own
Yeah.
brand.
Sweet.
So.
For a sweet liquor, it's It's really good.
But their stuff will be set up outside, and I think like the first. I'm not
This
gonna
sounds
put
like a
number.
bigger deal than the last one.
Oh, it is.
It is.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Got some things going on. This
Yeah.
one.
Okay, why is my mom and my dad calling me? You guys.
Take your time out.
Yeah.
You wanna pause
No,
it?
just keep it going. Keep talking. About
Oh, because I am great at this. Oh, so from what it sounds like, it's gonna be a pretty big thing. You said line last time started at 8:00.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roughly 8-ish.
8. So
This time
doors
we're-
open at 9:30.
Yeah, this time we're more prepared, so there's going to be more of an outdoor experience
Okay.
rather than sitting outside in the cold.
Right on.
For one, it's not going to be cold.
Yeah.
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be nice out.
summertime. It's
So
gonna
that's
be-
why we're going to allow people to do the paint outside. Like I said, Smirnoff, their booth will be up outside. Apparently, as of now, the Smirnoff girls are going to be there prior to the party, handing out stuff. That's what I was
Promotional.
Oh,
told.
okay, good.
And Daniel, the guy that's going to be filming, Daniel Jeremiah,
Okay.
he's going to bring a drone, apparently, and do some overhead footage
All right.
of the party.
Right on.
So
he's gonna fly. He's gonna be flying.
He's
the
going to
drone
be flying
up
the
over
drone
top
above
with the
everybody,
camera.
getting some good footage, and
Some-
so it'll be worth showing up a little early.
well,
rather
my
than-
grandma died. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Oh.
Jesus Christ! My heart dropped for a second there. That was
No, my both
fuck.
of my parents who've been divorced since I was 1 call me back to back succession. Something's wrong, right? my dad forgot to record the fights for half an hour over, and he wanted to know who won the Frankie
Same
Edgar
here.
Uriah favorite.
Same
fight.
here.
funny.
He does that every time. I don't understand why
That's the
you
first time
can't
it's
just
ever
throw.
done it to mine.
I throw extra time on everything now because it pisses me off when I don't DVR something the whole way and then I miss the
Who
grand
won?
finale.
Was it Frankie?
Frankie Edgar
Yeah.
won a pretty good decision.
Yeah.
He's really fucking good.
Yes, he is.
Sorry for dealing.
Uriah did a lot
Derailing.
better than I thought he was going to.
Yeah, he did. And
I thought it was going to be a one-sided ass whooping.
it was actually weird to see Frankie Edgar in a fight where he was the bigger dude, like because he's never the bigger fella. But
Oh, back to the party.
back to
So I was wondering about the tent, where you're gonna have the colors and the paint and stuff like that. If it's gonna be a self done thing, or if there will
Yeah.
be people in. No, okay, you'll do it.
Well,
you'll
we're
do it
going to
on
get a
your
bunch
own.
of paintbrushes and little cups and stuff for people to pour paint into, and that way you can sit there and
There'll be
paint up
stations
you and
type
your
of deal.
friends. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's
So it should be pretty sweet.
right on.
It'll be our whole thing is it's worth showing up early for.
That's okay.
Because we know last time people drove from the coast, and we're trying to like make it worth.
Worth their while. Gotcha.
Our thing was like, how shitty would that be for the people who came down that weekend, and then they're like, dude, when I turn 21, I'm going there. Then they drive down from the coast like on a normal day at Rumors, and then they show up and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I got nothing. There we go. Technical.
I got this.
Having a few technical difficulties.
Hey. Found it. I can hear myself.
all right.
Finally,
So,
you got it. We have live
I just had
here.
to put a little splitter in
I've
there.
been
It's a
talking about
live
that.
wire.
Don't worry, folks. We just opened up the fourth wall a little bit for you. That was all. It was all on purpose, just to give you a little bit of taste of what goes on behind the scenes. So, are we still talking about the party? I don't know anymore.
Yes, we were.
And the crazy thing is we didn't really, well, I should say we didn't want. Hennessy wasn't the first choice, I should say, that me and Justin were shooting for, just only because we never really have been fans of Hennessy. Is the
Never
way to say
tried
it.
it.
Yeah, never really tried it.
So you
Not
guys
a
are
con.
Don't know nobody that drinks.
not
you guys are
fun. I
responsible
can't remember a
promoters. You
party
don't
where
promote
Hennessy's been
something
there.
that yeah.
We didn't really know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
Sure.
we were just kind of on the fence, like, dude, are we going to be pushing a product that nobody's going to want? And what we've been finding is that people actually want it.
Yes, we've had way more people asking for Hennessy at bottle service than we have.
You know what?
anything else.
I may have to scratch my "where are all the black people" question off of here because
I guess that's a stereotype, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It definitely. Tupac, that's Hennessy,
an
exhibit, like you
exhibit.
said, he can drink a whole Hennessy fifth. You know?
But yeah, the rep, asked us to try to sell some bottle service, and dude, we sold out in like
For this party?
maybe like 45 minutes.
All your bottle services? All your fucking
Gone.
bottle service, kid.
It's gone.
Huh.
We actually sold so many that he told us not to sell anymore.
Man, I didn't know there was that many guys that wore tank tops all the time around here.
Well, it's not just for Hennessy. It's just they have options.
I think he's talking about the bottle service in general.
Yeah, just picturing New Jersey.
New Jersey
Shore
Shore.
guys. Can I mind if I?
Those are Justin's. Those are promo.
I'm feeling a little chilly. I need a little warmed up.
Those
Okay,
are
so-
actually promo products. We're supposed to sample them and let them know what we think about it.
Well, I went for seconds, so.
Drink it
And
up.
if I could,
So if
I
you're
would go
drinking it-
for.
And I'm not a hard A guy, as I said.
so then you like it.
yes.
Oh,
So then the listeners know they have something to look forward to, and they
this
want to
is
try.
some.
What a little girly shots.
And I think it
Shut
sounds like
up,
it would be
dude.
good with Coke. To order it.
It
with
probably would.
It's
Whoa, dude.
It smells good, doesn't it?
well,
Weird.
Coca-Cola.
Oh,
Jeez,
okay.
That's what I was going
Like,
for right there,
goddamn.
not the fine powdery substance.
Yeah, we've been asked a lot also, like how many more parties they're gonna be. So that's the
As
biggest
long as you
thing.
got
That's a
people
big
asking
deal.
about the part, it seems like
gives-
there's a good thing going on here.
It gives people something to look forward to.
Yeah.
That's out of the norm for where we live.
Yeah.
It's
But as
I'm
that?
getting excited about it. I don't go out very much.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it'll be a time when
Especially for the next 16
I
months.
will possibly go out, get out of my shell,
but
and
if they miss this one,
have a good
they're
day.
gonna have
If-
to wait 4 or 5 months
Yeah.
for another one. So it's something. you don't-
Halloween's the next one.
Halloween?
Yeah.
What's the theme going to be for that one?
Costumes.
Oh my.
So, what's the door? How much at the door?
It's 13. It had to go up a bit
13.
because we're spending hundreds in paint. So
Okay, there's a little bit more to the.
I didn't know
more
if you've ever
accessories.
bought UV paint before,
only
but
only once, and
when you buy it, it's sold in
never.
ounces, and it's ridiculous.
1 ounce containers.
1 ounce container for like $5-6,
wow,
and you
That's a
put
couple
that,
brush strokes.
yeah, 1 ounce is
Yeah,
like
you
what?
put that on a table for a bunch of people that don't care.
Just little
They'll
tiny
just
vials.
spill
No
it and
one's
knock it
gonna use
over
it
and-
sparingly. They're
2
gonna be
ounce.
like, "Oh, this is free shit," and then it's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah. See, I'm seeing they're in 2 ounce paint tubes
Yeah.
commonly. Like,
Just small
yeah,
amount.
yeah. You won't do much with that.
The only thing
Mark
that
is
costs
the
more
fact checker
is-
Simone. That's why I love him over there behind his computer.
And people complain about gas being like $3 a gallon.
Yeah.
You know?
How much is
Yeah,
UV paint?
try to power your fucking car with UV paint. This shit's awful. It's Obama's
Horrible
fault.
for the system.
It is. I blame Obama for all my problems.
So,
Not on Hennessy night.
did you?
Oh yeah.
Not on Hennessy night.
No.
That's kind of stereotypical, isn't
No,
it?
it's not.
Obama phone and a bottle of Hennessy. Oh damn! You know what? We love you, black people. I hurt the ones I love. It wasn't awkward until then, just now, right?
Yeah.
I made it real awkward.
You did.
Well, 2 shots of Hennessy. Start talking like I own the place.
You start pouring shots into the carpet.
3 shots of Hennessy. That one's for my dead homies. How much is that a bottle? You guys know?
Under 40, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually.
I'm gonna guess between 35 and 40.
I think it's even that much.
I don't know.
How many ounces? How many is in the
fifth?
bottle?
750 milliliters.
Marcus and check online.
Do it in the amount that Exhibit can drink a whole fifth of. Or a whole never mind.
Yeah, but they're gonna be
Yeah.
making some mixed drinks with it, and they have a lot of ideas on how to. get
I'm
more people to
curious.
try it, 'cause
I
they're
want
not
to
really gonna
start
sell it in shots.
I want to
can't
start
imagine.
drinking like old guy drinks. Like
In
Tom
like a-
Collins's.
One of those.
Tom
where-
Collins are
Yeah,
good.
and a snifter. What do you
Yeah.
call those?
I don't know.
Snifter.
Snifter. I got it right.
What's a tumbler? Is that the same thing?
It looks like you're playing with a ball sack.
What are you
That's what
talking
that
about?
looks
Like you,
That's a good move. I love when my girlfriend does the tumbler. No, that's my
little
favorite.
lippy.
Internet price for Hennessy Black, $37.99.
Hey, under $40. You guys know your shit. Watch out. Watch out.
Reasonable.
Don't be trying to throw off any stats that you don't know for sure about. 'Cause
dude, was I right? Between 30
That was
You
good.
had it. You
That
hit,
was-
it, hit,
okay.
hit the nail on the head.
That's from where though?
That is-
not including Oregon tax.
That is
probably.
from Crown Wine and Spirits.
Okay, so it might actually be more than that through OLCC.
It's probably 40.
God damn, is that they're a gang, aren't they?
No,
They're organized crime.
no.
Taking a little piece off the top.
They sell some expensive Hennessy. There is some $4,600
Oh my
bottles of that stuff.
There's
God.
more expensive
Hennessy
than that.
Richard Cognac.
There's more than that.
Banana
too.
cognac, bitch. So, I think we
Stuff.
anything else that we can expect from this party?
A lot more promo products this time.
Expect the unexpected.
We're trying to outdo the last
Huh?
party every time we
Slogan,
have a party.
huh? Slogan? Expect the unexpected. I bet nobody's done that before ever.
No,
Sounds like
no,
a-
Ever
Never,
in-
ever, ever.
Sounds like a sneaky reach around.
Expect the unexpected. You'll like it, I promise.
Oh,
Did you guys do you hear about this whole Tom Brady? I know Marcus for sure did.
Oh,
we kind of
the
haven't
Deflategate.
we haven't really talked about it, me and you, which we talk about everything, and so this we can kind of
It's one of those things that
you guys need to get caught up on your pillow talk or what?
our pillow talk is on point. You don't ever fucking
we don't air
ever doubt our
we
pillow
don't
talk.
air out our private moments.
Oh, I'd like
You did not know about that camera that I,
I would
have
like to
set up.
point out one thing real
Damn
quick
you.
before I forget.
Yes.
I made sure to wear flip flops just for Marcus.
Well, I've noticed.
I
both
saw
of them
that.
had
Listen,
flip-flops on
before I
already.
saw your face, all I could see when you pulled up was the sun shining on your beard, and then you stepped out, and I saw the flip flops, and I immediately thought, "Fuck yes, god damn it!"
I wanted Marcus to see the growth advancement I've made on my big toenail that I had removed.
Look at that. What do you think, Marcus?
I'm
That's
just trying not to make direct contact with the things. Like, and by that I don't mean any disrespect. I just have a hard time bringing myself to actually look at
It looks
them.
like the toe of a cartoon character, to be honest, right now.
So Anthony.
Well, that's just because it's got a tattoo on it.
I don't know.
I have very beautiful feet.
I don't think there's supposed to be skin completely surrounding the toenail, right?
That's the one I had removed.
Supposed to go to the end. Okay. Marcus, can we get to the bottom of this, please? Get down there and look at that thing.
Kiss it.
I'm not. I just
Lick it.
Do you see the video? See the video of
That's
us
as
going
close as I'm
barefoot
gonna
on the
get.
CaveCast when Dylan was here?
Fuck.
That's great.
Yeah. That was real
I'll have to
funny,
show you
guys.
afterwards. So,
Like, yeah.
here's the deal.
Fuck that.
I kind of felt like this was a little steep for a vague. What just happened?
That was Brandon's phone. He's sitting here.
Sorry. It was Snapchat. I only had a few seconds to look at it.
Oh, okay. Hey, show the rest of
I
us
couldn't
next time.
miss it.
It sounded like a dude's voice, so I imagine.
He's all.
Let me just ask you one question, and then I will drop the rest of it. Are you still happily in a relationship?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Anyways, so Tom Brady. Tom Brady gets suspended for 4 games. A 2016 first rounder and a 2017 fourth rounder taken away from the New England Patriots, and they were fined $1 million.
That tells me that it's more than Tom Brady's. You know, he was a scapegoat for the punishment, really.
Now Troxel,
They won the game 45-7.
Yeah, I mean, what are you
it
gonna
wasn't like it helped them out that
just
much.
take a little bit of
4
air out of the
games
ball,
worth.
and you could score double what your opponent had. Troxel, I know you haven't been a huge football fan since the Greatest Show on Turf when the Rams stopped being good. Brandon, I'm not sure about you. I always,
I watched. The only thing I ever watch is just Oregon Ducks.
Okay,
Ducks, just-
okay.
That's pretty much what I watch as far as football goes anymore.
I don't
watch
really like
ESPN,
the politics behind the NFL.
God,
I think they're
it's-
This
it's old.
is a
It's
good
like
example
rocket.
of all of that
Makes me
because
not-
There's a lot of politics.
but yes,
in
there
it.
are.
on one hand, anything that I've seen doesn't seem like it seems real vague. The whole Tom Brady thing, like he signed autographs for this guy one time, and that was the guy that took the air out of the balls or something like that.
No, they showed. They had phone calls between the two and text messages.
Yeah. Well, that was. He said he didn't know him or something like that. I don't. It's just all kind of weird.
I don't understand how you don't know the guy that preps the ball when you're the quarterback.
Especially if you want it a certain way, you're gonna go tell him you want it a certain way.
Yeah.
You know?
Look at John Elway. He had the same guy prep his footballs.
I actually had a girl. She was a nurse.
Career.
She shaved me all up and everything right before they put me under. She prepped my balls. Okay. I'm sorry. Man, 2 shots of Hennessy. That stuff's strong. It is. It's strong stuff. Anyways, seemed kind of harsh. You take their 2016 first rounder and a pick from the 2017 draft.
And $1 million.
And a
That's
mil.
a lot of money.
Cool
I could do a
mil.
lot with $1 million.
Didn't a lot of that have to do with Tom Brady not being willing to participate in the investigation?
Yeah, I believe that was
Sure,
part of
they
it.
brought the hammer down on him for that, for not participating. But still, it's just steep. I don't like the Patriots at all. But to take a quarterback away from your team for 4 games because they took a little bit of air out of a ball didn't make them win 45-7. That's all I'm saying. And if it's happened that time, how often has it actually happened? It's happened. He's probably got his balls like that more frequently than
and that
not.
seems like a thing that's not done maliciously. It's like
and until it's just a Patriots cheating
that's
thing.
the way I like
known
to
for it.
like to throw my balls, and I don't know. It seems weird. But on another
Easier
hand,
to pick off.
On another hand, every Patriots fan that I've heard defend this is basically not defending it at all. They basically say, well, I don't know if he cheated or not, but I'm sure every team in the NFL does something to get an edge on their opponent. Like, it's always just like, yeah, but everybody does that. And
you see Dana White's reaction.
if the New York Jets jumped off a bridge, Tom Brady, would you have your whole team jump off a bridge too?
Is there a South Park episode yet about this?
I'm sure
I'm
there's
sure
probably
it's
one
coming.
coming.
Question.
Yeah,
There
it's
probably
One in
is.
South Park in a second.
Yeah,
It's been a
they're
minute.
usually pretty quick on stuff. I was always impressed with them. That's one of the greatest shows. But yeah, so that's the part that makes me think that like this is a proper punishment. Is I've never heard any Patriots fan properly defend this, to where it's just like, well, everybody else does it kind of thing, and so,
If he didn't have anything to hide, he should have just came clean.
all I'm saying
So
is
obviously he does have something to hide, and
They're
so
still denying it. Like, that's the thing that gets me.
but he obviously has something to hide. So if you're going to keep hiding it, fine. We're just going to drop. They're just going to drop the hammer.
yeah,
Why not?
and which is in fact they want to drop like Troxel's dick. Is that what you're talking about?
That's way too small.
The hammer.
The tack hammer of Thor.
The tickler.
That's a good one. That's a good name.
Hey! Every woman I've ever met would rather be tickled to death than stabbed to death.
Well, fair enough. I've never heard that one before. I like it. You've had plenty of time to come up with these, I guess. So
I gotta have a whole book of excuses.
or at least jokes to make it seem like it's okay. Like, I made you laugh though, right? All I know, my last thought on Tom Brady is I hope that 4-game suspension stands, because week 5, the week after their bye, which will be their 4th game, they play the Dallas Cowboys. So on our way to the Super Bowl, I'd prefer not to face Tom Brady more than once.
Oh, and another way to look at it too, Marcus. Look how many times they've been caught cheating, doing other
That's
things.
what I was saying. It
Yeah.
wouldn't be an issue if it wasn't a
Yes.
common thing for them to be considered cheaters. Spygate and
They got a lot of gates, don't they?
they,
A whole lot of gates.
yeah, and they've won quite a few Super
Watergate.
Bowls too
That
during
was
those
Nixon,
times
wasn't it?
they've been cheating. They won during Spygate. They won during Deflategate. That's their last 2 Super Bowls. I understand the whole cheating aspect, and that it's not it's not kosher to cheat. To take a competitive edge like that. But they obviously realized the Patriots were at fault a little bit more by taking their picks away.
That seems like
they
a
got
steep
punished
punishment,
pretty
yeah.
harsh.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's an organizational thing more so than just a player at that point, and they use him as the scapegoat. No one else was going up to Tom going like, you probably shouldn't be doing that with our balls.
Right. This is
The
against the
receivers
rule.
didn't get suspended for catching those balls.
Do you guys see that thing on Facebook? A murderer, a liar, and a cheater walk into a bar. ... Patriots must be into it.
Wait, so Tom Brady's the liar and Belichick's the cheater?
Yeah. And the murderer is obviously
Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez.
God, he is such a murderer, right?
He's probably murdered more than one person, it sounds like.
Yeah.
But that's just...
He's guilty of all of them as far as I'm concerned. Also in the sports news, what are we hearing here?
Oh, it's a dog barking is what I keep hearing. It's kind of weird to do the headphones.
It's an owl dog. It sounds good. I kept thinking I was hearing who. Who are you? Last sports related thing, which probably is not the last sports related thing, but I'm going to say that just so the women keep listening. Then
the woman. Your mom.
yeah. Love you, Mom. This is a little bit more up your alley. The Nevada State Athletic Commission, they met about the whole steroids thing this last week.
I haven't read anything about it.
So, well, it's a quick rundown. Basically, from now on, for your first steroid bust, you get a 3-year ban from any regulated organized fights.
Any of their banned substances
Now
or
that's
steroids?
If you could look that up, Nevada State Athletic Commission steroid policy.
I mean, because they pretty much have fucking ibuprofen on that list.
Yeah, and
Half the
That's-
UFC would be gone.
that was the thing. Well, weed, like they get more weed busts. than anything.
Cocaine? Well,
Yeah.
he already got stripped.
Well, he's
of
already
it.
done for
He's
3
already-
I love
he's
the
gone.
cocaine. Yeah,
Hitting runs? Like,
pregnant chicks.
so what do you want me to look for here?
NSAC steroid policy.
It drives me nuts
Sounds like it's just steroids.
how the whole world revolves around the Nevada.
It's kind of weird how they do that. I always thought like the UFC could regulate their own thing, but I think it's cheaper
you
for
know
them.
why they originally went to Nevada for that? Other than so many states outlawing
Right.
MMA, was because they said, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that," and they said, "Fine, we'll move to where the toughest state to do it in legally,
Yeah,
and we will
Okay.
meet their guidelines." And that's why they went
got-
to
Well,
Vegas.
and I'm
they,
sure
well, Vegas has the biggest venues and everything else too, but they wanted to show the country that they could go by the strictest.
I'm sure
guidelines.
the two owners of the UFC, the Fertitta brothers,
was-
owning a
that
lot
was-
of Vegas casinos,
They
might have
bought it
something to do with
after no, because when the UFC was fighting to get off the ground, that's why they went to Nevada. The previous owners,
Yeah,
that's why they went to Vegas to
that's
show
why
that they could
Dana
do it.
was like, "Hey, rich friends, buy the UFC, please. I can do this."
So
Okay.
I found what we're looking for here, and there's 4 different categories of this. It's steroids, stimulants, diuretics, sedatives, muscle relaxants,
You are
sleep
the-
aids,
I take back everything I said about you earlier. You are the man.
They
This
have
is perfect.
diuretics on
opiates,
there even.
cannabis, and marijuana.
Weight cutting.
That is the last, and it seems like steroids are what they're hitting heavy on. Stimulants gets you two years.
Jesus
And
Christ,
y-
that
so
is there.
They're coming down pretty hard on these drugs.
That's gonna. I mean, I felt like all that stuff would be a little excessive, but that's gonna wipe out the fucking steroid problem in the UFC. Like, it's not gonna be worth it anymore.
Diuretics, they're a 1 year, and you can do heroin and only get suspended for 18 months. I don't know. I guess it doesn't help your performance. So I
Well,
see
I want to
why.
know is what exactly they classify each one as.
That's it right there.
No, like okay, that tells you stimulants. Well,
Yeah, it
what all-
doesn't say which
What all
drugs
do they
are-
consider a stimulant?
Coffee.
Yeah,
Cocaine.
coffee.
Right.
I would
Yeah.
not be surprised.
Meth-
Cocaine would be a
meth,
stimulant.
cocaine,
meth,
crack.
methamphetamine is
Is
ecstasy.
caffeine on their list?
Um,
I
don't
know it
think
is
so.
for college.
Really?
Yeah, they can't.
You're fucking kidding me.
No, they can't drink energy drinks, nothing like that.
Wow.
Before a game.
Huh? Oh,
What?
Yeah,
don't
I don't know
know.
if
I'm
caffeine itself
behind
is,
here.
but I know they cannot drink energy drinks.
Wow. That's
If you can't do cocaine like in professional, what's the point of
oh
being
yeah. Why
professional?
would
Yeah.
you even try?
Seriously,
What's the
like,
point of being famous?
That
Michael
was-
Irvin,
like,
the
besides-
playmaker.
Isn't that the point of
Besides
making
the
all that
cocaine,
money?
women,
Like,
and money, like what is the point?
it's like that's what we look.
You're supposed to
when we're
just you're
younger
supposed to
and we go
make it to
like,
the pros and just settle for women and money. What the fuck? That's bullshit.
It's the cocaine, man.
Just
I'm just
Back up.
gonna
It doesn't
say
give a specific, on this site, a specifics for what these drugs are considered. Like, what's a diuretic?
that's
probably like- So
diuretics have been.
I'm sure if
people
you
use them for weight
So if a
cutting
guy
and
gets
stuff.
caught, I mean, this is gonna sound gross, but I know people do it. Guy gets an enema, try and flush everything out.
okay,
Is that
that's probably
Diuretic?
It sounds like it.
When are you gonna get to the gross part?
okay?
I guess we can. I guess I can classify my throat.
But so that's gonna bring a whole new light into effect of our little bit that we do on here. Our what's it
a
called?
diuretic, any
What's-
substance that promotes the production of urine. So anything that does that.
Oh, okay.
Those two
Drinking water.
those two rock stars really promoted the production of my urine over the last 20 minutes. So, yeah, I don't know. That's
There's quite
we've got a bit that we do on here because everybody's getting busted for steroids so much about it's called Name That Juicer. So we were trying to call who was going to get busted for steroids. We've been all wrong so far, but the results are still out. So,
There has been a couple people busted. So.
but
It's died
gonna
down
happen.
a lot in the last couple months.
I think because they knew this was coming, probably.
Got letters in the mail from UFC, I'm sure.
So, anyways, watch your shit, way too built guys in the UFC.
Yeah, because they're all listening right now.
Yeah, always.
I mean, we're pretty big. I once heard that all 20 listeners are UFC fighters
That's good.
with at least one win under their belt. I don't know. Let's go to break. Let's take a small break and get some air. It's fucking stuffy in here.
Sweltering.
And we will be back just in time to entertain you for another 45 or so. And with you again this week for Troxel's benefit, I have put our last week's commercial on here, which is my endorsement for the next President of the United States of America. If my say in this podcast has anything to do with it. Now a word from it's a word from me, really. But here's to our next great president, Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Oh my God,
I'll be endorsing my Republican candidate next week.
Hi, my name is Danny Admire from the CMP CaveCast, and I'm talking to you, America. If you're like me and constantly wonder why our great country is not out there kicking ass and showing the rest of the world how big our dong is, have I got the presidential candidate for you. Vote for Hillary Clinton in this next election if you want a strong war lizard in the Oval Office as bad as I do. We need someone with the guts to laugh in the face of trivial things like setting a child molester free or drone striking a brown family at a wedding. Someone who recognizes the sanctity of good white American marriages even if the husband can't keep his dick out of the mouths of young interns. I know what you're gonna say, but Danny, we demand familiarity and we're used to corruption in the White House. Allow me to tell you, Hillary Rodham has an impressive 40-year resume on that very subject. Whether it's misappropriations in a charity foundation or secret emails, she's got the goods, America, and we're counting on you to hasten the end of this failing empire. So vote Hillary if you want these things for your country, or if you just want to throw a blind vote her way because you think that's what a feminist would do, that's fine too. Vote Hillary.
that's good.
I like it. I thought it was fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
do the right thing, America. Do the right thing. Hillary won't come after your guns or something. I don't know what people care about these days. But anyways, we're back from those messages from me that I made up. And We're all thirsty.
Or
So, Kim Jong-un, the more and more I hear about this guy, the more and more I think he seems like an actual, like, comic book bad guy. So, the list of things that so far that I know of is he killed his uncle and then fed his remains to dogs. He's basically eliminating family members and anybody that is opposed to him or was opposed to his dad. And the new one is, let me
he
get to my notes here.
You really like that movie they made about him.
I still haven't seen it.
It's a great movie.
I fell asleep
The
during
interview?
it, but it was only because I was tired.
I thought it was pretty funny
Oh, okay. This is
for making light hard of that motherfucker.
he executed the general of his military, or a general of his military, for falling asleep during a meeting and for not following orders. This is a real life supervillain, right?
Oh yeah,
And if it doesn't speak volumes, that
we better be careful, else he's gonna come over here and kill us.
He's
I
one of those
want-
crazy motherfuckers.
hey, no publicity is bad publicity.
Brandon might not want to get in on this because Kim Jong Un may hack his computer.
I hope he
This is
does.
Who kno- he could actually be one of the listeners, and we don't even know about it.
Oh my God!
Could you
What if it
imagine?
was 19 of our friends and Kim Jong Un that listened to this?
Oh
Podcast,
God!
Like out
But-
of the movie, pretty much. That's sort of how the premise.
Like, he kind of makes me wish that North Korea had oil or something, so we would, have a
Go.
proper excuse to go in there and oust
Oh,
him from the dictatorship.
bullshit. Jesus.
Are you telling me that you're
That's
not going to
not
throw a
true.
vote for Hillary Clinton for our next dictator?
Dictator.
We have
Ooh.
we have all of the makings of a country that's about to be run by a dictator and then ultimately crash like the Roman Empire.
Yep.
That's just what That's what happens.
They rise and they fall. They rise and they fall. Brandon, what are you
Even our
doing?
local government's
What you
making
doing?
everything harder.
What you looking at?
Nothing.
I have something Brandon can chime in on because I know he.
That's
I
all I'm
guarantee-
looking for right now. He
I
doesn't care about Kim
guarantee
Jong
He
Un.
knows more about this
hates
than
football.
I've read it onto it because I haven't read into it too terribly much. The private gun sale law.
Oh, yeah.
What is this? Is this an Oregon thing or a
Whoa.
federal thing?
Don't get too excited.
Yeah.
He's all
right.
right.
Oh yeah, that.
that shit.
Oh yeah, that.
Talk about that again.
Read the headline, didn't care. What is it? What's
I cannot sell you a gun without going and getting a background check done.
The better
fuck
way,
if you can't.
The better way to word it: you can't sell your brother a gun.
without a background check?
Yeah.
So
you
they
can-
want.
You can do immediate family.
Oh, you can.
You can do immediate family up to first cousin.
I'm checking.
It's like
this line.
stepbrother?
But what I think's funny is
Your neighbor.
I could sell a gun to my cousin I haven't seen in 10 years.
Who makes pretty awesome beats, by the way.
Well, not that. Well,
Oh.
a random imaginary cousin that
What up, kid?
could be off murdering and raping and pillaging. I don't know it, but I could sell him a gun legally.
As far as I know, he just makes
but I
beats.
couldn't sell you a gun that I know hasn't been getting in trouble.
I love how you worded that. You could have put lately at the end of the sentence too, and it would have worked. Yes,
You haven't got caught.
I have not been riding dirty for a long time, folks. Take it from me. This is on the internet, of course it's true.
That's right.
So, is that an Oregon thing or is that a
yeah,
federal thing?
Oregon.
It's
Really?
Oregon law. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
You know, there's
It's
times.
It's an unforceable law. And
There's-
actually, was it Douglas County Sheriff went up to Salem?
Yeah.
And
All,
is it-
most sheriffs went up there.
Yeah, it was.
Was that the guy that said, "I will not enforce
Yeah,
this
he's
law"?
like, if this
Universal
passes-
That was the guy.
It was
I saw
ours.
that. I
It was
didn't realize it
ours.
was in
Our
Oregon.
sheriff, yeah.
Universal background checks is.
He's like, you can do it. I am not going to.
Just to make sure you haven't raped anybody on Mars.
And he is the highest ranking law enforcement that anybody could possibly be in Douglas County. Nobody can come to Douglas County and outrank him in law enforcement.
Does that like include FBI and stuff?
Yes.
No way.
Unless they have a federal, some federal thing for a specific case. Yes.
Oh man.
But that his like supersedes.
Is it
Yes.
still the same guy?
It's Hanlon.
Yeah.
And he's like pretty badass.
He is
he?
awesome. Hamlin, I see him.
I mean,
once or
well,
twice
he's
a
well,
week.
I mean,
he
well,
had
he's
the dent team
he's a
back
cop,
in the
so-
early '90s and late '80s.
Yeah.
I know Hamlin.
What-
I've heard of Hamlin. I mean.
You know, I know. I actually kind of personally knew Chris Brown, our old sheriff, and Chris Brown. Was
Oh,
more,
what he did to Rihanna was disgusting, by the way.
He was more behind the scenes, never went out in public and everything else.
I
Whereas
got pulled
Hamlin-
over by Hamlin 3 years ago.
Yeah, whereas
Literally,
Hamlin,
like
Voices
he
his
wears
opinion
his
and
stripes.
uses his power.
Yeah, he's out like at the fair. You'll see him walking around in his uniform, saying hi, greeting people, and everything else. He's out in the public a lot. And whereas
He's
you
not
never,
afraid.
I'd
to lose
actually
his job.
say,
Yeah,
a lot of people
I
will sit
liked the
behind
guy after he pulled me over. Like he let me go, and he
he's one of the most
He's-
approachable
he-
people
he-
you'd ever meet.
yeah, he
So
was a nice
I'm pretty
guy.
sure I got rolled up on him once. He drives like an SUV.
Yeah,
White
it's,
Suburban.
it's an undercover.
Dude.
Yeah, you don't know, and he
Oh
pops
my
those
God.
lights on.
This was a crazy story. Parked out at 2 a.m. in the fairgrounds parking lot.
Why on earth would you be parked in the fairgrounds parking lot at
And
2 in the
then
morning?
huge bright lights.
Don't
up.
think you're gonna get past my interviewing skills because we
He
need backstory.
spotlights it.
We need
because he
backstory.
sees-
He was reading a book.
I'll tell you my spotlighting story if you tell me yours. I got a good one.
Hamlin came up.
and all of a sudden the lights came on, and it's just definitely saw the.
So,
girl
like, well,
in the
I mean,
car,
but-
and then he rolls up.
Let him
So
tell
the lights are on, but for the 2 hours before that, what was happening?
Regardless, it was. And all he does is he rolls up and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" We're like, "I'm completely naked. She's completely naked." I'm like, "Fuck."
You're in the vehicle or on top
I
of the
haven't
vehicle?
fucked in a
I'm-
car since high school. I'm
I'm
pretty
in-
sure.
dude.
Yeah, high school,
I
that
already
was-
know right now I'm gonna beat the story. by the way.
Granted, I was still in high school.
Oh,
Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna beat the story.
Okay, well, maybe not high school, but like before I was 21,
Yes.
because it was when I definitely didn't have my own place, so it had to be before. I
Oh, okay, I see.
So
The parking lot makes more
and he
sense
rolls
now.
up, and he's like, "What are you guys doing?" I'm like, "Making out." I'm like, I don't know what to say, just like talking.
I can see your dick clearly,
and all
sir.
he says is, he's like, "Are both you 18?" I'm like, "Yeah, definitely." And he's like, "All right, you guys need to go home," because he was more worried about like curfew.
well, maybe he was more worried about both of you consenting.
Yeah, maybe.
He's
or
like,
something like
he's
that.
like, are both of you 18? But more importantly, the girl.
She 18.
And
yeah.
she was older than me. She was like 2 years older than me.
Remember back in the day? Remember when you're like 20, 19, 18, 20, and an older girl was awesome?
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
those
when
were the
like
days.
older was considered like a couple years.
Yeah. it's like,
Yes.
Oh my God, she's
She's
24.
an older chick.
She's 22.
Yeah.
She's an older.
Oh,
No, she can buy us alcohol, dude. Seriously.
I never had to worry about that.
Okay.
So what do you consider too young now?
18.
Too young for what?
13.
You consider 18 too young? I consider anything like under like.
I think the
definitely
law-
21.
29,
The law of the
and I
land.
have 10 years. I try. When I'm 30, it's gonna change. I still consider myself 20. It hasn't clicked in my head yet that the younger girls just out of high school aren't okay.
Oh God, there's no way. There's no.
You
way.
got 13 more days, my friend.
I know. Like, I have
You're
to
pushing
rearrange
30
my
you're kicking
thinking here
30's door
soon.
If I
down.
can't legally drink with somebody.
No,
there's
let's
no-
say I'm not one to go out and look for somebody to fuck. I haven't done it in a while. So.
Is that how's that working out, by the way?
It's working out. It's got me.
We got to get you out. Oh,
got my
in 16
got
months, we
my
gotta get
right
you out.
hand a lot stronger than my left hand.
I noticed when we shook hands the other day, like how much the grip has improved over the last year.
Quagmire like.
That's what they used to call my dad in high school. Call him Quagmire.
Giggity.
That was before Quagmire existed. I mean, there was a thing called a Quagmire, but like Family Guy Quagmire. Anyways. All right, so my spotlighting story, and I don't know if I've told this before. I'm not sure why. It's a good story. So, I'm living in Redmond, Oregon, just north of Bend at the time, and I opened up for the Cottonmouth Kings.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, in Bend at this place I played a couple times. Opened up for the Cottonmouth Kings, and my DJ and his old lady were there. I don't know, like if it was a girlfriend at the time or something like that. they're both there. And after the show, all of a sudden there's this girl with like huge tits and like a tiny little dress on, hanging out with them. And my DJ keeps going, bro, check this out. Like, my old lady wants her, you know, it's like, I'm gonna get a threesome tonight. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, man, that's cool, you know, blah, blah, blah.
You swooped in and stole that from him, didn't you? You son of a bitch.
So then, I don't know if his
Deprived
girlfriend
a
really,
man.
I don't know if his girlfriend really had her heart set on this that night, but she invites, she goes, come with us. I just got some cocaine. So I'm like,
That got Brandon's attention.
I'm coming down from my post show high of I smoked a joint on stage. It was the first and only time I ever smoked weed on stage was when I opened up for the Cottonmouth Kings, of course. Like we were smoking joints on stage and shit. And we get done and all of a sudden I could tell this girl's like, you know, she's like more like kind of drawn towards me than them.
Is this your first groupie experience?
First and only, yeah. I don't even know if she was there for the show or not. I'm just pretty. So then the fatal mistake is made where DJ's girlfriend goes, you know, we got some coke. You and her should come back to the apartment with us, or no, the hotel. So we go back to the hotel. Yada yada yada. The girl, you know, everything's all said and done, and the girl, she goes, you know, we should get out of here. And I'm like, all right. And like, she's like, where do you live? I'm like, Redmond. She's like, fuck. I'm like, well, you got to take me back to Bend in the morning. I'm like, done. Like, that's it?
No
Okay,
problem.
done. Do you want me to buy you a soda on the way or anything? Yeah, so we come back to the house, roommates up with some people over and whatnot. And we're sitting there chilling. I find out she's a stripper.
Of course.
Like pretty soon she goes, well, she says, I'm a dancer. I'm like, so you're a stripper. That almost ruined my chances.
Oh, you should have said, oh, ballet.
Yeah. No, I just said, so you're a stripper. I'm like, bullshit me,
Work
woman.
that.
So we're sitting there and everybody's all awake at my apartment. And she's like, we should go for a walk. Well, behind my apartment, there's a concrete path that goes through a park and stuff. And so we just start walking on the thing, and we start walking, and both of us at the same time are basically like, I don't think that was cocaine. Like, this doesn't, you know, might have been a little stronger is what I'm saying. But anyways, we're walking and we stop at these, there's like some badminton courts, you know, badminton courts. She pulls me into there and we stop and I'm like, oh, you know, what are we going to do? And, anyways, pull the dress up, pull the pants down to the knees. So badminton courts are kind of rough. So I wanted a little padding. And all of a sudden I see a car coming and I'm like, there's no road right there. That's the concrete path that car's driving on. But in my head, I'm going, don't be a pussy, dude. This girl's gonna think you're a pussy if you jump off, like right when you just see a couple of headlights a little ways off. And like, so I ride it out, pun intended, as long as I can. And then all of a sudden I like, it dawns in my head, like, those are cop headlights. And like, so I pull my pants up real quick and she pulls her dress down. We both just lay on our backs. And just like because we decided to take a rest in the middle of the fucking badminton courts.
Stargazing. Perfect. Oh my God, that's a brilliant excuse.
Well, the cop drives up and then the spotlight comes on and just right to us and just sits there on us for like probably 2 of the longest minutes in my life, like ever. Because not only do I have the whatever it was paranoia going on in my head, but
the Jeffrey.
But it's for sure that he witnessed something, and he probably would have stayed there if we would have finished the deed.
You noticed
watched.
your dick sticking straight up in the air.
Oh, I had the pants on, and I had you learn the tuck
You had
rule
coverage.
in fucking 7th grade. Had the tuck rule going.
Some people do.
So
I have a.
It has to be-
I can't call people out. I knew a kid in school who failed to do the tuck rule correctly and had it pop at out during a speech in class, so the tuck rule failed.
Not everybody
there.
learns the tuck rule. Did it actually pop out from the?
You could see it through his pants, like it was a fucking TP.
That would be disconcerting, really, to
was in
see a
8th
dick,
grade.
like the head of a dick during a speech. So, anyways, the light just turns off and he just drives away, and it was amazing. And then we walked back to the house. Everybody was asleep, and finished up or whatever.
That's it. The question is, did you finish? Oh, okay.
We got done
Once or twice.
Indeed.
But I also ended up driving her back to Bend, all fucked up, like for like 25 minutes back to Bend, and then back to my house just
Couldn't
to take
sleep
her
that
home.
night?
I didn't want to take, like, neither one of us could, and it was like, well, you're not staying the night, I'm just gonna take you home, like, okay, but yeah. Anyways,
far was that drive?
Did you go get your shot
it's like
of
20,
penicillin
25 minutes.
the next day?
No. I do my STD tests just like every red-blooded American man should, and I just sleep with a girl, and then hopefully
Wait until she gets
she
something?
doesn't call me in 6 months and go, "You bastard." And if she does it, then I know I'm good, right? Is a good way to do it. Not bad.
Way to figure it out.
Yeah. So,
As long as you
anyways,
have some rock going
no,
on. Yeah.
gonorrhea to answer your question. Anyways, next topic. No, I think it was fine. It went away, whatever it was.
Or it's just
stopped
not,
burning.
or it hasn't
It
flared
stopped
up.
burning 6
Or
months
it's-
later.
Or it never flared up.
Yet.
You got a flare up here coming in about when you're 50
All I
years
gotta
old.
say is
It's called
Marcus
Hep
is
C.
gonna be pissed
Yeah,
when he
oh.
finds out.
God damn it.
I
Had to
think
bring
he
that
is
up
pissed
to-
then. Marcus,
What?
Do me a favor. I want you to enter in something to go up here. I want to get off of. I feel like we've been a little offensive in this podcast, so I want to get. Would you type in?
Toward who? Black people?
Would you type in hottest female midget, please?
No, just females. Okay.
Where's Jamie Harvey when you need him?
Honestly, he got to my joke before I did on Facebook today. When you were making letters out of wrenches, you're making words out of wrenches, and you're like, what else should I put? And I'm like, oh god, I got to get to anal. And then I start going down the comments, and of course Jamie fucking anal period. And then I was like, anal period. That sounds unpleasant.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you want me? I got it.
I want to see pictures.
Hottest
I got
female
something else
midget.
about anal before.
I
before
saw
we move on to
this.
the next
No,
one.
this is something I
I
saw
know
this
after
week.
this. I'm saying.
Yeah.
This is a hard thing to find because. Okay, naked female midgets.
Whoa,
that's
that's
what I'm
not-
going for.
She won't be
Oh, okay. Well, that's all that popped up was hot
Go to
midget
images.
girls.
Go to images.
Okay.
Come on, Brandon,
Nothing.
you got to get in on this.
I can't relate.
You guys will. Okay. There she is, right there. That's her. Right there. Click on that one.
Okay.
This is when you need video on your cast.
I know, but I just figured, like, don't be lazy. Look it up on your own time. Yeah? Huh? Anybody?
What?
You take a swing? If you weren't happily in a non-complicated relationship, take a swing, huh?
I don't know, man.
Can you go?
I'm trying
See if
to.
there's, like,
I'm
another-
trying to say that that's something.
Brandon? Okay.
I'm sorry.
You know,
That's not
That's
a
not a
midget.
midget.
Tequila.
Okay, well, I'm just going through the fucking. There we go.
What the? Oh man. that's
I
Jamie
don't know
Harvey's
who
dream right
what her
there.
name is, and
I forget what her name.
god damn.
There's
where-
what's her face? Bridget the midget.
Okay, this is that girl, right? This is the one.
Looks like her, yeah.
I think it is.
I don't
She's
know.
really pretty.
I don't think I could. I just have never.
Anyways, when
Thanks for that.
this came up, and when I saw her,
I want to hear Brandon's perspective on this.
Brandon, how do you feel about this?
just a pretty face.
She
She's
does,
very
right?
pretty face in a torso, a great torso. The arms and legs, I just don't think I could get past
Little
it.
tiny fingers.
I
No,
mean,
just- She's hot. Yeah.
I would treat her like any other girl. So
Yeah.
I would not look.
That answers the question. Okay, so no, but what this got me thinking of, and don't even ask me the line of thinking that got me here, but I thought, really hot midget, like she's very pretty, you know.
Yeah.
she's
Dwarf.
pretty.
Excuse me,
she's
dwarf.
very-
Little person. LP. A really good looking LP.
I'm trying to.
I wonder what dwarf has the biggest dick.
Well,
I can't,
I don't
Ron
think.
Jeremy.
he's not a dwarf
looks like
legally
one.
though. It's got to be legally. Do you think?
I
do you
don't
think you
think
could
it-
look that up on
I
your
really-
computer without having anything?
I
bad happen?
don't think. Here's my theory on that is that the upper torso.
I ran out of topics. I'm sorry.
The torso and the head are the same size, and I think the penis would fall into normal size.
You know
I
what?
would need to see her legs if they're very cellulite-y. If they're
Oh.
really cellulite-y,
See,
like,
now we're getting some in-depth
cottage
analysis. This
cheesy.
is what I'm looking for.
then
Brandon runs for the hills.
Right?
if she's fit and she takes care of herself,
I think so. I think we
She
could
doesn't
take a
have
decent.
the weird look.
You-
I know it's not the
you
extreme
don't know
weird
her
look.
name.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
I'll click on the.
I forget what it was. Go to the website. I'm
that
sure it'll
picture's
say.
funny right there.
What if you clicked view image on that lower
That's what I-
left-hand corner down there? It says like view image. Yeah, that right there.
Vuawaz.com.
Okay.
If you click that, it might.
Yeah, it should
super-
have her name. It should actually have the article in.
I like how you didn't just throw an answer off the top of your head and you sat there and contemplated for a while.
No, I wasn't.
I'm
ignoring
impressed.
this.
It's
Here's
not-
my
I'm not
theory.
coming across it.
I have nothing against like thicker girls.
Yes.
I'm more into hygiene.
Okay.
So if she's like
Take care of
clean, smells
yourself.
good, takes care of
Oh, yeah.
herself, body hair's not there.
Waxes her asshole.
Well, you know, just showers. I'm not asking for much.
Okay,
but
you're
it's
all right
just-
with.
Take care of your fucking self.
Yeah, yeah.
You
You
know?
take rather than just completely
Yeah.
letting yourself go and not caring.
Yeah.
then
No,
it's-
that's gonna.
Because if you don't respect yourself, then it's gonna be hard for me to respect you.
Agreed.
Marcus.
See, I think this one's probably hotter.
See,
I come across a few hot ones.
I feel like you put that face on a regular body. I'm not going to be so offensive. What?
Because what's wrong with that face?
Looks like she could take a punch. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like a girl that looks like she could take a punch.
I have a question that you can. I'm in a debate with a lot of my friends if this girl's attractive,
Okay.
but I can't announce her name. On
Oh,
here
okay.
'cause It's
Is there a way we can
Can
get
you-
a picture?
Oh,
okay. So
Oh, we all heard that.
I
we all
did.
heard it.
No.
Yeah.
okay.
okay.
You got
I
to
was like,
switch.
fuck,
You
I
got to
didn't
switch
even-
on your mic right
Oh,
there
you
if
do?
you want.
Oh, okay. Search that up. A lot of my friends say it's like a 50-50. It's the nose that kills it.
Oh, the nose, huh?
Nobody better slip a name now.
Just Google it.
Well,
You know, I'd maybe go to Google and type in her name and then bring up her model.
She
name.
actually plays for the Black Sox.
Yeah, I don't know what this.
There's not
is.
a thing called the Black Sox, is there? God, I don't know baseball.
I am
Wait, so is it
searching-
somebody
I am
famous?
searching on something. but
Is it somebody famous?
No, it's a girlfriend I used to date.
Type it in right there.
I got it.
So, our friend Jerry was supposed to call in. I think we might have to cold call him in a little bit.
I got it.
Fuck you, Jerry.
I knew that was coming.
Look for model mayhem. No, so then after that, type in after her last name.
Is that it? That it
Yeah,
there?
that's her.
The nose
Yeah, I
ruins
actually-
it.
I
Yeah, the
actually
nose
took that
ruins it.
photo. Type in model mayhem after her last name, and it should bring up her profile.
Hate to fight that dude.
Yeah, and then push enter. Then
Dude,
go to web.
the nose is an easy one to take care of.
Damn it.
You bounce it off your zipper a few times. Done.
I don't know how scientifically accurate that is.
Close enough.
And us here at the CaveCast are not going to sponsor this. This is
that
the
not
thoughts of
it?
Justin Truckfull.
No. Oh well.
I'm-
You know,
From here?
I'll tell you right now,
No, she lives in Eugene.
it does bother me.
See, it does too.
It does bother me.
I think I could get past it.
enough.
Sorry, folks. This one here, you will not be able to look up on your own and weigh in on. Just kidding. I'll put it in the comments section.
Yeah.
We're gonna cold call Jerry right now.
man.
I don't know why. Yeah, let's try that. See if it.
That's
Oh, you're using Bing, not Google.
that's. I thought I was taking Google.
You have just won tickets to the gayest cruise in North America. Don't forget to sign up for your free complimentary hand job on arrival.
Oh yeah.
Sweet answer. You're on the CaveCast, Jerry.
Good comeback,
Yeah.
Jerry.
I figured I was.
There was
Is that fucking pussy Troxel still with you?
yeah, I'll hand you over to him right now.
Fuck you, Jerry.
You're a little bitch, dude.
What's that? You want to suck a dick?
No, I just got done grilling your mom, so
You had to bring. Michelle Troxel is a fucking saint.
I know.
I don't know why it's not popping up. Maybe click images.
What do you want,
I'm not
Jerry?
with your mom. I'm just joking.
Why did you call?
I didn't call. You called me.
Bullshit.
You're gonna give me a hand job because I got a cruise.
You're not very good at this, Jerry.
He's killing right now.
I'm
What
watching Napoleon Dynamite, bro.
Eat the food.
So how'd you do at the casino last night?
I won $200.
Was that on the tables or behind the
$430
dumpster?
in chips that I forgot to cash in that I gotta go down Tuesday.
Too drunk? Were you too drunk to remember to cash them in?
After the I.
No, not that. I just kind of spaced it off, and I got home like, fuck. Yeah, so $430 in chips.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna hand you back to Danny because you're no fun to talk to.
That's why I'm not there, dude.
Don't listen to him. You're killing it right now.
Dude,
I didn't want to talk to you about your casino night. I wanted to talk to you about the night before that.
oh, about me choking Anthony out?
We call him Quade Juarez here on the CaveCast. But I hear you're 2-0 against the legendary Quade Juarez.
Yeah. And I didn't try to kill him this time, though. He wasn't choking out.
You just waited until he took a little.
Trox was there for the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe go back and click images.
So walk us through it just a little bit. I just want to, Quade Juarez has had some legendary stories told about him on this CaveCast. So we
Okay,
want.
well, I won't get, into all
Yeah,
details.
yeah,
but we were sitting in Denny's, and he was just running his mouth pretty much. And so we wound up going outside, which I don't know exactly why we ended up over in Chevron. I don't know why we crossed the street, but we got over there. He pretty much charged me and started throwing blows. He threw 4 punches. Never really hit me. Then he went to the ground, go around a little bit, and then I just remember choking him out, and then Chad pulled him off me and then trying to wake him
I
up.
know that place.
Now, what did you catch him with?
I don't really know.
Yeah,
It was like a side headlock type thingy. I don't know.
I like it.
Really,
I like it. Making up stuff on the fly.
yeah, I don't really know what it was. I don't really know how I choked him out though, because it wasn't really.
Now, did he actually go out?
Yeah, he went to sleep, right?
He was out for a month, about a minute,
A month.
and then they woke him up. Then he got back up and was wanting more.
He was
I
one.
just walked away. and
For
whatever.
sure.
That's good. No,
That's usually what
that,
happens.
Have they kissed and
They
made up
want
yet?
more.
that was well handled.
And then-
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, well then it's 6 cops showed up too. So
Oh shit! You didn't tell me this part.
yeah, I didn't tell you that part.
Huh.
No one got arrested though. So.
Nice. Was it the old? We're just buddies. We were just wrestling around,
Yeah, pretty much.
slapping dicks and stuff.
Yeah.
Did you dick stomp him?
Okay. Well,
I should have teabagged him when he was out.
I'll tell once we get off the phone with you. I'll tell another story about the time you tried to kill him.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Troxel, he probably has some little input in that one too.
Yeah, it'll be good. Okay. Well, we'll let you go. And we will see you here on episode 48 for some stupid reason, I guess.
That's right. For sure.
Why is it that you love the number 48 so much?
It's the greatest number.
Because Jimmy Johnson sucks a lot of dick.
No, I already figured it out. Why he loves Jimmy Johnson is because both his names are, euphemisms for dick. Jimmy and Johnson. That's great. Marcus, did we decide a yay or a nay?
We've found what?
Okay, so the
Yes.
little teeny thumbnail pictures, that's her. Actually, the first three and the one below it, that's all the same girl, but she looks different every one of them.
See, I could totally get past that nose.
Yeah, that's her.
I don't
And
know if
the
you physically
popsicle
could.
girl is
I
her.
think she's gorgeous.
Yeah, so do I.
I think she's absolutely gorgeous.
Have you guys seen the movie about the girls that do the phone sex
Yes.
for a good
For
time?
a good time call. Yes.
She in this picture she looks like the blonde in that
Yeah.
movie.
You said the first three and the ones below them, or just the third one below the third
Actually,
one?
the ones above it, all those photos, the first three, all that is her.
Those
Marcus,
are-
why are you copying and pasting right now?
Go to
What's going on?
go to the popsicle one.
Yeah, that's.
She looks just like that girl, huh?
Yeah.
Funny movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
that girl in
not
that
her.
movie's hot.
Is that her?
The popsicle
different
Oh,
one.
I was looking at
brunette
the
one?
thumbnails.
Oh,
No,
no,
even
those
the
ones. Yeah, the
blonde.
one.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I have noses aren't a thing for me.
Yes, that has
I've
been
had
very
the-
apparent.
I just got that.
So if you click we're professional models, that big. Yeah, if you click that, won't that bring you to?
I think it should. I'll click it and see what.
So Jerry choked out Quade Juarez. He's now 2-0 against him because, and apparently you were there, but I'll tell you my side of the story first. I used to not go out as much as the rest of the guys did.
I don't even remember.
So I was at home while everybody else went out to the bar, and I get a call at 2:30 in the morning to Quade Juarez, bawling his eyes out and screaming that he was walking down the street and that Jerry just tried to kill him. I was so scared, bro. I was so scared, and he's
That
trying to
sounds
kill
just-
me.
Bro.
I'm like, so okay, dude. Listen, I'll come pick you up. Just where are you at? Fucking whatever. And I go pick him up. He's losing his mind. Jerry tried to kill him. Mike didn't stop him. Blah 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 blah. Apparently, Jerry choked him out or didn't choke him out like he did this time. But apparently, Jerry got him in a rear naked while him and Mikey were fighting, and they were in a bush somewhere. Not ringing a bell.
God, I can't remember. Where was it at?
I think on Diamond Lake, to or fro, one of the bars there.
Yeah, I don't really remember.
Well, thanks a lot, Jerry. He didn't add anything to that story. It was just all my side, and I didn't even see it. I just thought about this. There's so many stories with Jerry that we haven't told.
Oh.
He's only been on once or twice.
I have countless Jerry stories.
God, we
we
gotta
should call it Jerry Tales.
Jerry Tales. I
Jerry
like that.
Tales.
Ooh, Jerry Tales.
We can come up with a little jingle every time we're going to tell one.
Marcus,
Yes.
could you look up that one video with the teddy bear?
Oh, Teddy.
Yes.
Teddy.
In his flesh. Well,
Okay.
you go ahead and look that up.
Fetish bullshit do you guys
No,
watch?
you got to
I
see
didn't-
this. This will change your life.
Teddy has a what?
Teddy has an operation. In
Yes,
the meantime,
I've seen that.
you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Troxel, you haven't.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll see.
So
Um,
weird.
In the meantime, Harriet Tubman, they're talking about putting her on the $20 bill. Thoughts?
There's
It
already
should be
somebody on
Rosa.
there.
It should be Rosa Parks.
There's already somebody on there. Why would you change it?
Yeah, why?
Why?
Just leave it alone.
Teddy,
All right.
don't worry, Teddy. The doctor's going to find out what is wrong. Count down from
Make it
10
big.
Teddy.
Thank
won't
you.
Make it to 1 because the doctor is putting you to sleep.
It's gonna start skipping because my computer sucks.
In his operation, and Teddy will not feel a thing. Now Teddy is on drugs. The doctor cuts into Teddy's flesh with
Yep,
his
I can't do it.
instrument. Look, there is Teddy's bonbon layer, which makes him sweet. The doctor takes a closer look at Teddy's bonbons. That isn't the healthy bonbon, Teddy. Here is what the healthy bonbon looks like.
Oh my
The
God.
doctor removes the bad bonbons. Now let's look inside inside Teddy's play pouch.
This is probably something they're gonna show kids at school.
No.
Sprinkles, please. Teddy sprinkles. Now Teddy can play again. But a good doctor looks deeper than that.
What the?
Oh, that is a good sign. Teddy's crotch unicorn is healthy. That means his imagination is healthy. What a good sign, Teddy. Let's look at his kidney now. The kidney is what gives Teddy patience. With kids, look at Teddy's kidney crayons. They have gangrene. The doctor puts in nice red healthy crayons. You won't hate the children now, Teddy. What is wrong with Teddy's courage? The doctor looks inside.
Why do you have that thing focused on me the whole time?
You're the only one that hasn't seen it.
What has the doctor discovered? Oh, look. Teddy is riddled with fear. He is afraid. Look at what fear does to your courage sack. The fear is removed and the doctor replaces it with curiosity.
What is the point of this video? I feel like I'm watching Napoleon Dynamite. There's no point.
They're really. It's just uncomfortable. Like.
Well, it's clear he's got some beef in there. It looks like a little chicken.
Much love Teddy has. What has gone
That's a beef
wrong?
heart, it looks
Yeah,
like.
that's what we decided on.
That is what happened.
Huge.
Teddy loved a bad boy. What did
Teddy loved a bad boy.
Oh, Teddy. The bad boy broke Teddy's heart's heart. Don't worry.
His heart has a heart.
I'll give you a new one. Look, here is a new
Fucking, it's a step below the Asian shit. Those weird videos, those Asian videos.
Teddy back.
Oh, I got. Oh, what is it called?
Putting Teddy back together again.
Fucking weird shit they do.
Complete.
Yeah.
Teddy will be all better again.
Yeah.
Good night, Teddy. I hope you get well soon.
So, did you learn anything there from that, Troxel?
No. I feel dumber.
I can't get it out of my mind. Teddy has a bad boy in his flesh. So creepy.
It reminds me of the abduction part on Running Scared. You ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
It's like that is like one of the only movies I've ever watched that is
Where Paul Walker actually seemed like a decent actor. I
Well,
know.
No, it's the part where it's actually stuck with me and like bothered me.
Yeah. All the
Because-
kids' clothes.
Just out of nowhere.
Yep.
It's just in that movie.
You know what? That's why I've always thought that was actually a pretty decent movie.
It was just
was
like,
that
hey,
crazy
we're-
ass part.
We're watching this, and then boom, here's 25 minutes of this
Creepy.
What the
fucked up
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
And it's always stuck with me, and it's like really bothered me. I can watch like suicide videos on YouTube and all that kind of stuff, and I'll forget about it the next day. But that thing where they abducted the children,
Dude,
and
I'm
then
right
they
there
cut
with
them
you.
Up,
What
and
was it?
Just,
Running Scared with Paul Walker.
you seen
glad
that?
I've never seen that movie.
There's a part in it you're just watching where it's like this guy getting his money back or something like that, basically, like something to do with
And
it.
all of a sudden there's
And then
crazy
there's this part where
child
this
murderers.
kid gets abducted, brought to this room where all the floors are saran wrapped, and they cut up little children and stuff like that.
Okay.
And they go and like hunt her down, and then the girl gets the kid back and just like
She kills the
murders
people.
the people.
I think
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was like
It was
that's exactly
fucking-
what you do.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
If it's
They're like,
kid
"Oh, it'll
killers,
be good. We'll
to
find
kid
help."
killers, they
Yeah.
were. Were they like just? Were they a couple?
Yeah.
That
They were
yeah.
like-
I
Yeah, they
saw
had
that
an
fucking- that
apartment
was
with a bunch of
fucking
kid clothes and shit.
They're really rich. and,
Weird
like,
Yeah.
movie. Weird.
Yeah, that always
fucking-
stuck with me too. That's why anytime
Bothered me.
Anytime we start bashing on Paul Walker, I go, "Yeah, he's an awful piece of shit." But there was Running Scared.
Yeah.
And it's like I remember that being. It probably doesn't hold up. It's
You want to
better
watch
shite.
a really weird music
Yes.
video? Go to YouTube.
Aphex Twin?
No.
Oh,
YouTube
I
on
guarantee
your
you
Okay.
guys have never. I already got it pulled up on my phone.
Okay, if you can cast,
he doesn't have.
Chromecast on it.
No.
Yeah, he probably doesn't have. Tell me what to type in.
Is there?
Stop the Winnie download. WINNIE.
Stop the Winnie.
Download?
Yeah.
Like not the Winnie the Pooh.
No. Let me see that. Let me see your phone when it pulls up. I'll show you which one. 'Cause it's not the first one that pops up. This is just some weird video. Oh, here think it's that one. Let me see.
Bunch of Asian writing.
Let me see. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
This is a weird
YouTube portion of the show.
My brother showed this to me here a while back, and you started talking about weird videos, and this is.
I feel like this is gonna be that one video, Marcus. Bunch of Chinese writing. Nope.
Like I said, it's a music video. And you have to watch it all the way to the end.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll give it a little commentary for the people. Got a guy busting out a sick solo right now. Some excited people. He's got a nice Schecter guitar.
They seem very angry.
He's speaking Chinese, right?
Japanese, I believe.
Japanese. I didn't know there was Japanese metal bands.
Are you
I had
kidding
no
me?
idea. I know Norwegian. The dark.
Yes, there's a lot of Japanese metal.
Why don't you? So are they in Japanese and the fucking subtitles are in Chinese? How does that help
I
anybody?
have no idea.
Some are in English.
But really, I mean, if this was in English, it'd probably be halfway decent. So if you're into this kind of metal.
He's got like tap out MMA shorts on stage, by the way. Oh. Oh, he's glowing now. He's gonna shoot lasers out of his guitar or something.
Oh, it gets better.
Oh, a little. Oh, okay. Everybody is being Siamesed. The guy's holding two heads and doing some harmonizing. Can we just stop and talk about how odd the Japanese are? Honestly, no.
God, Pearl Harbor. What
This
the
is
fuck are they
the-
thinking?
Is on the scale of things, Pearl Harbor is the most normal thing they've done in the last 100 years. This is fucking bizarre. This is Pearl Harbor doesn't crack the top 10 from what I've seen.
This is nothing. Just wait. It gets
Okay,
weirder.
should I skip ahead? This is a long
No,
video.
no.
Okay, well, let's let it roll.
It's getting ready to get to the weird part.
Synchronized headbanging. Of course, the Japanese would be better at headbanging than Americans. Sumo?
Karate.
Was that the guy that fought Don Fry in that one fight? Remember that? Is he hiling hit? Oh, they just showed the fucking bomb.
It just did again while you were looking at me.
That's funny, because one of my questions for the party was too explicit, and it had something to do with
Here we go.
the bomb drop.
We've gone into some Japanimation. Of course, there's a moon. Sailor Moon is singing right now. Sailor Moon.
Pretty good show.
I watched it. Stop, Winnie, upload. After all of that, stop, Winnie, upload.
It still gets weirder.
Bunch of people on the streets holding stop signs. They're now
Not
doing the
stop
disco.
signs. Signs with stop written on
What is happening here?
Is this not weird?
Does anybody know what stop Winnie
No,
upload
I have
means?
no idea.
And children. And children. Is that Takanori Gomi? Is the lead singer Takanori Gomi? The Fireball Kid?
The Winnie is a Japanese peer-to-peer file sharing program which claims to be loosely inspired by the design principles behind the Freenet network.
Well, I still don't know what they're standing for here.
This is the last few seconds,
Is
right?
it like a Napster?
I'm pretty sure
That's
that's
what I
what
think
they're.
it is.
Yeah, so it,
The kids are like scared.
Zoom, and then a plane flies into it.
Keep-
とかもう今更誰もやってないし他にストップしなきゃいけないこといっぱいあるからあまりそう大きな声出されて子供たちもみんな帰っちゃったしいやわかるけど
The funniest part of the whole thing is the last couple seconds.
泣きそうだし
Okay, got a kid with 2 balloons with the metal band.
oh, the Windows C++ application.
誰もやってないっす
Now they're arguing, and there's a lady.
I use
Picture of an old lady.
the name came from WinMX. I used WinMX back when I was in high school.
So the guy just chased a couple of furries down across the screen with his dick out. What the fuck, man?
Dude, out of all the things, like,
I don't know how my brother found that. I don't know what he was searching.
interesting.
I'm sure that didn't make for a very entertaining podcast.
Actually, it wasn't bad.
It actually
Wasn't bad.
Does anyone remember WinMX? The file play in that's what it's derived from, pretty much, the Winnie. And they took the M and the X and transferred it one letter more for the M, N, and XY, and it came to be Winnie.
God, you're
That's
like
what the-
Danny's own personal Snurdly. I like it. Does anybody know who Snurdly is?
I have no idea who Snurdly is. But I would like to
should
show
know.
you more evidence.
Oh no.
He's
Okay, so
he's Rush Limbaugh's engineer.
oh, how dare you? Okay, what are you seeing now, Troxel? Is this
Some
top of your
kind of a
fucking metal
weird-
movie?
Weird fish sucking on a girl's armpit.
Uh-huh. Brandon, you seen this one? Brandon, no?
No, this is really weird.
We're gonna wrap up after this, but I just want you guys to see this and react to it real quick. The suckers will peel off. He's pretty weak now. So obviously we have some sort of symbiote
He's
fish.
gonna get squirted in the face. Just I can tell by the way he's blinking his eyes. Oh, what the fuck?
It's an umbilical cord.
Oh, midget shaming. What are you seeing now, Troxel? What's going on?
I don't even know.
The thing is, they had to get funding for this.
I want to know is
make that,
how
like-
does that fetus have eyebrows?
Very expressive eyebrows, if you don't.
What was the one with the weird instruments they were
Somebody got money to make this.
This is
It
the
wasn't
same.
just, like-
This is the same movie. Okay.
Oh, this is a whole movie?
Yeah, it's a movie. Here we go. I got another part of the movie for you.
Is this the instruments?
Yes. Uh-huh. Now what are you seeing?
Something a child should never be forced to do.
I can't see that.
Don't do it.
So there's a creature clinging. Oops, what did I do?
This might be your weirdest CaveCast ever.
We've watched this video before, I think. Now there's a creature clinging to this boy, and the other boy is trying to hook it up to the boy, hook the creature
Rectally.
to the boy. Mm-hmm. What now? What now, Troxel? What are you seeing?
Look at the tits on that thing. Lane.
I seen him.
I hadn't noticed them yet.
Me neither. Troxel, describe what you're seeing.
Looks like a tree made of body parts and rubber babies. I have no fucking idea.
And there's two official-looking officers. One is scalding the other about properly tuning this baby tree. Yeah, well, now you guys know this exists. Anybody else can look. Just look up
Strange Japanese movie.
strange Japan movie. Look it up for yourselves. It's something I believe everybody should experiment. Correct, Brandon?
They don't even give the actual title of the movie. That's the thing. They just say.
Maybe that is the name of the movie.
No, I did know it. It's called. I think it's called Funky Forest. By the way, okay. It's called Funky Forest.
Yes, it's called Funky Forest.
Boom. There
First
it is.
Contact.
Funky Forest, First Contact. So, just if you
7
guys,
out of 10 on IMDb.
if you want to be really
IMDb.
scared and find out also what the Japanese are up to these days, how many tomatoes did it get or whatever? What's the rating? I know you're all about
4.
movie ratings.
Probably 4 people watch
Rotten
this.
Tomatoes. Anyways, so June 13th,
June 13th.
the Glow Party. Come wearing your
We got 4 reviews.
your best whites. Be prepared. 4 reviews.
And that's what I said. 4.
We got 4 reviews.
Really? I feel like I'm part of a select club now. I've almost watched this whole
In-house
movie.
dinner.
It's fascinating to me.
It's non-rated. Yeah, there's no Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, whatever. Fucking people are missing
Came out in
out.
2005. 10
The
years
funky,
late, man.
the Funky Forest, dog. Check it out.
2 hours and 30 minutes. It's supposed to be a comedy.
June 13th, Glow Party. Be there or be rectangular or some other shape that sucks to be as a human. Be human shaped and come to the
People
Glow
can come
Party.
meet you and talk to you.
Yes, I will be there, and I will be asking questions,
Nipple tassels and all.
such as you heard. They don't make the nipple tassel big enough.
They probably don't.
Such questions that you heard
Saucers.
tonight. So make some of those questions.
In commenting on the showing up early part about having that drone.
$50 from
it-
Justin Troxel in your pocket.
No, but it's gonna be light outside this time around 8
Lighter.
o'clock for
Yeah,
people.
lighter.
Yeah.
God, yeah, we didn't
there
even
will
think of
be
that.
to have your face seen on the drone or,
Yeah.
or on the website when it comes
Ugh,
about.
Drones scare me.
Don't flash the drone, please.
Don't-
Read between the lines.
Whatever you do.
We would know.
Do
No, we
not
would obviously
flash the
hate
drone.
if
Don't
anybody
flash the
flashed the
drone.
drones. Seriously, do it. But no, don't flash the drones at all. Nice tits only, please. Do not. Whatever you do not pull your titties out unless you're hot. Anyways,
Don't
come to
let
the party.
him fool you. He's not a titty discriminator.
There's no titty discrimination.
I really feel like that was a dig towards my girlfriend. She's not gonna be happy about it.
Now that you put it that way,
Oh.
yeah, probably.
You saying your girlfriend didn't have nice
That's
tits?
no, I wasn't. So they're beautiful. I love them. I felt like you were disparaging about them though. June 13th, $13 at the door. Bring your clothes that you want to get painted on. If you want to pick something up, Sherwin-Williams has a lot of nice white clothes that you can get paint all over. And don't be afraid to flash the drone unless it's your dick. Well, I mean, if it's a really huge one, go ahead. Anyways,
No,
Twitter.
We all want that.
Twitter at Danny Admire at Munkus CMP. I'll throw Kynes one even though he's not here. At St. Kynes. He
Cave
gets in
Music.
some good Twitter battles with people. Kynes is like half troll, half not troll. And
Find
it's kinda
Cave
funny.
Music Productions on Facebook.
Thank you. I am awful at
Cave
this.
Music Productions on Facebook.
Give us the thumbs up.
Brandon Ryan presents.
Brandon Ryan presents.
Yes.
Okay, Brandon Ryan presents on Facebook. All the information you need to know about the Glow Party, go there for it, and drink Hennessy. I'm already a company man. Drink Hennessy, and I'll tell you what, that Hennessy inspired me to play my new song that I just got done a couple days ago that we're exclusively releasing on the CaveCast right now, and it is called "The Little Death." And it is by me. And thank you for listening to the CaveCast. Come back for episode 47. And I think anybody else? Thanks, Troxel and Brandon, for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Longest outro in the world is
guys.
over. Tell your moms that we said hello.
Hey.
We remember.
On top of all the passion and knee-jerk, far beyond all the fasting and research, get swallowed by the past. Only when we turn back, it's a little that they grants you the rebirth. On top of all the passion and knee-jerk, far beyond all the fasting and research, get swallowed by the past. Only when we turn back, it's a little that they grants you the rebirth. Every time eyes open up a little wider, don't get caught playing in the fire. Just pull the hand back from the live wire track for the truth instead of following the Pied Piper. It's never easy on this mission that we embark. Spend most of the time searching for that thin spark. This path that we're walking on is so dark. Shoot me in the chest and I still love you with my whole heart. No sentiment defended could refute this habit. Make the testicle descend and let the movement happen. This stagnant you could call a sabbath. True the fact is some of you will never move beyond cash and booty clapping. Wring a little bit of grease out of the elbow. Use it to remove the squeaking from your shell toes. It's all quiet here just walking on hell's road. Who you think is gonna hold your hand when the bell tolls? Don't turn around, face it as it comes. No one's gonna see you in the credits when the movie's done. Whatever you become, you only get a chance. Be prepared to cut a rug when you get to the dance. And if you don't like the channel, you can change it. We call it therapy, you call it entertainment. I could do this shit forever, doesn't matter what my name is. The first affirmation, relatively painless. On top of all the passion and knee-jerk, far beyond all the fasting and research, get swallowed by the past. Only when we turn back, it's a little that they grants you the rebirth. On top of all the passion and knee-jerk, far beyond all the fasting and research, get swallowed by the past. Only when we turn back, it's a little that they grants you the rebirth. 7 days a week, I'm trying to move the boulder, trying to fill in all the chips that I put in my shoulders. Put some fuel to the fire and it only smolders. All I see is silence and I'm only getting fat and older. Another chapter over, I let the pages burn. Take the ashes of the bridge and put them in an urn. Nothing ended as the earth it continues to turn. I've been around the pious isn't half of what a sinner learns. Look back and you don't recognize the person. I don't wanna be around this if I can't become a better version. It's gotta be a destination for every burden. God is in the details, devil's in the sermon. You could take every distraction and it's checkmate to keep you watching something fancy just to placate. Infinite jest and then we're suffering the same fate. Do the darn gately, dollar short and a day late. Don't sing for the shadow that's behind you. Keep staring in the past, you'll be blind too. Can't get out the box, make a hole that you could climb through. Then you find the section that you love and get it fine-tuned. I know it hurts, nothing's healing in a standstill. You can't turn to what you put up on the mantle. When it feels too dark for you to handle, take another step, raise a fist, light a candle. On top of all the passion and knee-jerk, far beyond all the fasting and research, get swallowed by the past. Only when we turn back, it's a little that they grants you the rebirth. On top